in your career, or you've seen somebody in your team facing these symptoms, that you are unhappy with your job, you are dispassionate about the work which you are doing, you get angry on small things, you stop setting bigger goals in your life, and you start lacking belief in your own abilities. If you see these symptoms, then let me tell you, you don't have to worry at all, because these are the symptoms which can be easily fixed through coaching. Let me explain to you through one of the case study of one of my clients who had overall 13 years of experience in the IT industry. And he met me up with the following symptoms. He was like similar symptoms he was having. He was dispassionate, getting angry, not excited about growth, not setting bigger goals, was lacking belief systems. These were his symptoms. But at the surface, this was the symptoms which it was looking like. But when I started getting deep into it, what I found was there was something else which was creating these problems. What I found was following. Number one, he had issues of communication. He was not good in connecting with people and communicating. That was the first issue he was facing. Second major issue was trust issue. The way he was born and brought up, he had trust issues because of his friends, because of his parenting. He found that whatever people promised him, they were not delivering. So he was having trust issue by the time he grown up. And because of that, he could not build strong connections with people. In fact, this was also bothering him in his marriage because he had trust problem with almost everybody. Third thing, he was a poor communicator. He was a binary communicator. What means by binary communicator is he would say yes, and if he's not able to deliver, he will get angry and say no through anger, or yes even if he cannot deliver. And because he was saying yes at many places, and when results were not coming, his performance becomes a concern for the authorities and management. And that was a bigger problem. The fourth problem which I started understanding was that he had anger issues. And his anger issues were creating a lot of problem in his client base, in his office, in his marriage, and it was creating a big impact. So with these symptoms, I started working on him. So these are the things which we worked on. First thing what I did was, I started working on his mental barriers. The trust issue which was there from childhood, I started working on a couple of coaching sessions. We removed those blocks, and it took some time. It took almost 1.5 months to delete those mental barriers of trust. Then I started training him in understanding different human types, human personalities. Not only that much, I also started training him in understanding the driving factor of human behavior. Once he started understanding personality type, human driving factors, and he was not having trust issues, it started clearing his mental blocks. From there, I took him and trained him in connecting principles and practices. Once he did that, then I taught him and helped him out to become great at assertive communication. That you don't have to say yes. When it is required to say no, learn how to say no without hurting somebody. And it helped him big time. And finally, I helped him how to express yourself. The more better you are at expressing yourself, the lesser the confusion will be. And the outcome was amazing. In 9 months, he was able to overcome those barriers, and authority, the organization, started seeing the changes in him. His manager gave him an excellent feedback. His clients started getting good results through him, and he was able to enjoy his job. Now, if you are in the similar situation in your career right now, we are not excited, we are not passionate, you're dragging, you have anger issues, then let me tell you, you are going through a transition period right now. Most of the professionals in the experience of 7 to 15 will face these symptoms somewhere in their life. And if you face, God is trying to connect to you and saying to you that time has come to reflect, time has come to identify your bigger purpose in life. And chances are high you will not be able to find it alone. That is where coaching comes into picture. There is a saying that the level at which the problem was created cannot be fixed at the same level, and that is what is your situation right now. And if my experience can help you come out of this and help you find out your passion, your excitement in your career, I would be glad to help you. And you can drop me a message, let us have a virtual coffee, and let me help you out to identify your full potential. I'm sure you can do great in your life. It was great talking to you. I'll talk to you in my next video with another case study.